Hey everybody, I'm here for In My Mailbox this week, and I have a ton of great books to show you, so I'm just going to go ahead and just get started. I got some books from Penguin this week, including The Edge of Nowhere by Elizabeth George, and this is coming out in September. Burning Blue by Paul Griffin, and this is coming out in October. And I was really, really excited to get this book because read the summary, and just loved the idea of it, so I can't wait to read it. Also excited for this one, Lucid by Adrienne Stoltz and Ron Bass. This is coming out in October as well, and it also sounds really good too, and I love this cover. I also got this random book, The Reckoning by Alma Katsu, and I've seen, this is book 2 in a series. The first book was called The Taker. I had never heard of it before. Before I got this book, I saw some ads on Goodreads about it, but that was really about it. So, yeah. So I'm probably going to donate this to my library because I don't really want it. And I got some books I got a package from Disney. I'm really, really excited about this. As Dead as It Gets by Katie Allender. This is the third book in the Bad Girls Don't Die series. Really, really excited to read this book. I love the first two so much. She writes really creepy books, but there's some great humor in them too. So, really excited to read this book. And it's the final book too. It's the third and final. Another book that I got that's also the third and final is A Farewell to Charms by Lindsay Levitt. And I love this series. It's so cute. It's the third book in the Princess for Hire series. And they're just such great middle grade reads. I love them so much. And so I can't wait to read this book. And I love the covers too. They're so great. Very sparkly. I got an advanced copy of Anything But Ordinary by Laura Avery. And this is coming out in September. And it just sounds really interesting. And I can't wait to read it. Break My Heart 1,000 Times by Daniel Waters. And this one also looks really good too. Cannot wait. And Dark Star by Bethany Frenette. This is coming out in October. And I love this cover. And it really reminds me of kind of Rise of Renegade X by Chelsea Campbell. And I don't know, it's just a really cool cover. And so I can't wait to read this book. I got A Never Enough by Denise Jayden. This is coming out from Simon Pulse. And I don't know if it's out right now. So I got a paperback of it. So it comes out July 10th. So keep an eye out for that. I got a finished copy of Such a Rush by Jennifer Eccles. And this is coming out in July as well. I think July 10th too. It's coming out from Gallery Books. And I cannot wait to read this book. So, I have an advanced copy of it, so I can't wait to read it. And something else that's really cool that I noticed when Jennifer got her copies and she posted pictures of them is the back cover, which has a ton of great blurbs, including one from the blog Narratively Speaking, which is my friend Lindsay. And I was so excited, and I was like, oh, it's on her own, and right with the Romantic Times book reviews. How cool is that? And also one from my friend Shannon at Chic Loves Lit down here. And so I was just like, oh, I was just so excited. So, and I think that's it about people that I know. So, yeah, so I'm really, really excited to read this book. If you haven't read any Jen Crackles books, get on it right away. If you like romantic comedy, she does those and these. This is one of her romantic dramas. So, and of course there's still humor in them too. So, but yeah, definitely check her out if you haven't already. And I also got an extra copy of Origin by Jessica Corey. And I'm asking around on Twitter to see if anybody wants to pay for shipping if they want it. So, it's probably already gone by now, by the time this video actually gets posted. I got a finished copy of Family Affair by Debbie McComber. And what's actually really funny about this is, I'm going to be donating it to my library, but the funny thing about this is that I actually had a dream about Debbie several weeks ago. I'd never met her before. I don't think I've ever seen her author picture ever. But I had this dream that I was like at BEA and she was speaking and I couldn't find my camera but then I did, I think. But I was just like, and this was after BEA had happened too. So I don't know why I was still dreaming about BEA and not having my camera, but there it was. And then then this week I get a copy of her book. And also a finished copy of Bond Girl by Erin Duffy. And we'll be donating this as well. And then I got a fantastic package from Scholastic. When I was at BEA, the first night there, Monday night, Scholastic held this event called Scholastic Live, and they invited a bunch of bloggers there, and it was so much fun. And there were 8 authors there. You could check off which book you wanted. I got 7 of the 8. The other one I didn't get was Endangered by Elliot Schreifer, but now I'm kind of regretting that decision. But they have it up on NetGalley, so I requested it, so hopefully I get approved. So one of the books I got was Infinity Ring, Book 1, A Mutiny in Time by James Dashner, and this is coming out in August, and this came out, this is the first book in a 7-book series, and this came with a whole marketing plan and everything. Each book, except for Book 7, is going to be written by a different author. Book 7 is going to also be written by James Dashner, and all the authors are right here. It includes James Dashner, obviously, Carrie Ryan, Lisa McMahon, Matt De La Pena, Matthew J. Kirby, and Jennifer A. Nielsen. And so it sounds like really cool. And then, there's some stuff on the inside. It's a multi-platform thing. Here's the cover of the first book, like I said, and the second book on the second thing. And then there's also going to be a game, an online game involved with it too. So it just sounds really, really interesting, and I can't wait to read it. It just sounds so good. So there's that. Capture the Flag by Kate Messner. This is coming out in July. I can't wait to read this. I wasn't too enthralled with it when I actually first heard about it, but I was just like, But then they, did a reading from it, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I have to get this book. It sounds so good. So there was that. I also got a copy of The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. So this was actually nice because then I didn't have to, deal with all of the big rush when Scholastic dropped it at BEA and dealing with Maggie's signing line because Scholastic was going to be sending me a copy in the mail, and Maggie also lives in Virginia, so I will definitely be able to see her to get this signed. It's coming out in September. Skinny by Donna Cooner, and this is coming out in October, and it sounded really interesting, and I can't wait to read it. Magisterium by Jeff Hirsch. This is coming out in October as well. Drama by Raina Telgemeier. This is coming out in September. And what's really cool about this is actually a graphic novel. So, drawings and stuff like that. So I was really interested in it, and I loved hearing about Raina's process when she was talking about the book at the event. And finally, The Dark Unwinding by Sharon Cameron, and they put up the final cover, I think, hopefully, and this is coming out in September. So I can't wait to read this book too, and that's all the books that I got this week, so hopefully I haven't rambled on for too long, and I can't wait to see what is in everybody else's mailboxes. I will see you guys next week. Bye.